We do not have a single feeder road in the whole of Northeastern Province which is tarmac, Madam Speaker. Not a single tarmac. Madam Speaker, every one of you will be surprised if I tell them that we have less than 200 kilometers of tarmac road in the whole of Northeastern Province. What used to be Northeastern Province, almost a third of this country, has only the road from Garissa to Modogashe. That's all, period.
The Honorable Farah Maalim.
Madam Speaker, thank you for giving me an opportunity to contribute on this matter. Madam Speaker, I am one of the few members of Parliament, very, very few indeed, who has been in Parliament way back in 1993. Madam Speaker, in 1993, I asked a question in Parliament, how much money, developmental money, was spent on Northeastern Province, all sectors and everything, for the last 30 years. Madam Speaker, the answer I got was that it was 178 million shillings. For 3 districts those days of Wajir, Garissa, and Mandera, for 30 years, the government spent less than 6 million shillings per year on all those 3 districts in development matters. That's because when we got independence, Madam Speaker, this government, or the government of the day, devised what they called the sessional paper number 10 of 1965, which was the intensification of development resources in the high potential areas. In other words, our first Prime Minister and first President at the time, Jomo Kenyatta, did not want money to go to any of those rural, arid, and semi-arid areas. I wanted all those developments to be concentrated in the areas where his community and a few other highlands, what was called those days, the highlands, the white highlands. It's because of that this country has never been at ease with itself in terms of politics. We had all sorts of movements. We had the multi-party, what they call agitation that time, that cost a lot of Kenyan lives. This was all because we were trying to look for an equitable way, an equal opportunity way in which resources were going to be distributed to the 4 corners of this country. Madam Speaker, today, the only infrastructure we have in our constituencies are the ones which have been initiated through the CDF. The only other infrastructure we have are the roads that were built by KERA through in conjunction with the Parliament, National Assembly. You cannot take that away again. That cannot be taken away. I support this report of the committee. If anything, we want them to take it on bigger roles. We do not have a single feeder road in the whole of Northeastern Province which is tarmac, Madam Speaker. Not a single tarmac. Makilap. Madam Speaker, protect me from Makilap and Bui. And listen to what I'm saying so that you understand there's a country called Kenya, and don't interpret Kenya to be just to the confines of your own region or your own constituency. The moment we begin feeling for the people of Igembe, for the people of Garissa, for the people of Wajir, for the people of South Pokot, that is the time this country is going to become a nation. But if we only keep on thinking about what goes to my people, my constituency, my tribe, my clan, it's not going to work. This country, we will bequeath it. We've been independent for 60 years. We're going to be independent again for another 60 years, and we'll still be where we started in the first place. These roads must be increased, let alone what we have right now. We need more resources for the Kenya rural roads. Because this is the only time that we're able to determine our priorities in development and as far as roads are concerned. Roads are concerned. And we are achieving some serious progress. Serious progress. I remember one time in one term, I was able to cover from one end of the constituency to the other end of the constituency. And this one now, what is now two constituencies, Dadaab and Lagdera, which was only called Lagdera. Something that had not, a feat that had not been accomplished by the government, successive government, for 40 years almost before that. More than 40 years. Now, if you take away, Madam Speaker, can I have 2 minutes or 3 minutes with your indulgence?
You can have 1 minute.
Okay. Because of that, now Kenyans in all corners of this country feel CDF, they feel Kenya rural roads, they feel that they are part of this country. The locals, herdsmen, people who live in the rural areas would come to you and tell you, we want this as a priority road because it connects us to our markets. It connects us to the borehole. It connects us to this and these places, the centers which are there. And it's as a result of that, that we can then claim proudly that we belong to a country called Kenya, where every Kenyan has a certain attention. Certain attention. Madam Speaker, every one of you will be surprised if I tell them that we have less than 200 kilometers of tarmac road in the whole of Northeastern Province. What used to be Northeastern Province, almost a third of this country, has only the road from Garissa to Modogashi. That's all, period. In other parts, the roads go to the houses of people. It goes to their own farms. It goes to everywhere. Tarmac, 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 everywhere. Are they any better, more equal Kenyans than us?
Thank you very much, Honorable Farah Maalim. Your time is up and very well spoken.